Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Season 1 of my Let's Play series. You have joined episode 49, and I have been out playing around looking for beehives so we can get some more of these. Let's see if I can find my apiarist backpack. I've been looking for more of these bees, and as you can see, I've actually started to collect a fair number of them. But while I was out and about, I stumbled across another pirate ship. So I thought it might be kind of fun to let you guys see me take these guys out. And I'll have another pirate ship to add to my collection. But having the bow and arrow is definitely the way to go. Looks like they were actually fighting themselves. There we go. Well, he was a little smarter than he looked. Well, there's probably one up here somewhere. There he is. And I'm betting that there's one downstairs. But let's go ahead and get this lit up here first. There we go. So that's all good and lit. So maybe we can try to tag something over here so it's not so dark. Maybe? No? Well, I don't think anything is spawnable right there anyway. Let's see what we got waiting for us down here. Cool. Little TNT in a boat. Nice. I need to send some of this stuff back home already. There we go. This should give us a little more room. This one's loaded up too. Cool. All kinds of awesome stuff. May end up with a little boat collection. Cool. It's all lit up in here. And you know what I may do? I'm seriously considering tearing this boat apart and rebuilding it next to the other one. We'll see. I don't know if I'll actually get around to doing that or not. Cool. Fire charges. I think in the meantime, though, I'll go ahead and hijack these fire charges and bring them back to the other boat. That's cool. Not a bad little haul out of this one. Let's go ahead and clear some of this back out again. I may do something with those boats too. I may put them on display down there in our little mining outpost area. It's kind of what I'm thinking. quite a few goodies. Kind of excited. That's pretty cool. I like finding these little pirate ships. There we go. I think we got this one all cleared out now. Awesome. I think this is all lit up, so we have another pirate ship, which is cool. So I guess I will be back when I have collected a few more of these bees, so we can keep continuing on with forestry. Welcome back, everybody. Basically, what I've been doing is preparing to build us a little area to do some bee breeding. I thought we might have a little base area because we're going to want to probably have quite a few lines going from what I've been able to gather so far from watching some tutorials on this stuff. So I'm going to clear us out a pretty good area. Basically what I've got out here for now is a network receiver that is pumping lava from the grid into a magmatic generator at the fastest rate it can possibly go, which is powering the builder block. It's doing a pretty decent job. I think if I wanted it to go a little bit faster, I could probably hook up a second. But I was also experimenting with the builder to help me build the kind of base I want to have out here. And I think the builder is going to do pretty good for me. But I just wanted to kind of keep you guys updated. So I'm going to keep working on that, and I'm going to come back a little later on when I've got more of the new build done. Welcome back, everybody. I have been up to a little bit of no good, and I have discovered that I can auto-craft this ALF glass, which is what I want to kind of use with the new base that I'm building for our bee breeding. Basically what I've done is set up a series of ender chests that are operating on slightly different frequencies. Some of them transport just regular glass when it's available and drop it into the mana pool here. And then I have a range collector that picks it up and drops it into this ender chest, which puts it into this dropper, which drops the mana glass onto this conveyor belt from Immersive Engineering, which rolls it through the Elven Gateway here. And then the glass that gets picked up on the other side comes over here. And I think it's time that we started using this glass. So let's head back to the forestry base, and I'll kind of show you guys what I've been doing over here. Basically what you're seeing there is a representation which is being generated by the builder block, which, as you can see, has the ender chest with a pretty good sized load of ALF glass. But it's going to take a lot of glass. But I think I'm ready to turn this on, and it should start placing that glass for us. And it's going to take it a good little while. And I'm going to build some kind of a little structure underneath of it. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to fit it all in right at this exact moment, but this is basically what I'm thinking. We'll have some kind of a nice glass roof dome, and hopefully this will end up hexagonal in shape is my goal. The entirety of the building. I think that might be fitting since we're going to be doing like beehive stuff. But I will be back in a little while when I've got more of this complete, but I thought you guys might want to see a nice little update. So stand by and I'll be back in just a bit. Right, we are back. Just so you guys know, it has actually been almost 3 whole days in real time for me to get this much accomplished. I've still got a few little holes in what will eventually be my floor while I'm trying to figure out exactly where I'm going to put everything. I've left myself, I'm still not sure exactly how I'm going to do the conduits, but I've already got some cable laid for our refined storage system that we'll have out here to help us manage all of the stuff we're going to be getting from the bees. And this is basically going to be just a giant arboretum, is my goal for this. I'm going to have a lot of bee breeding going on in here. And I also plan on having some trees, trees and flowers and stuff like that. But I think this is going to be a very nice little kind of get away from it area. I ended up having to go with more of a cylinder on the outside, and I'll have our nice little honeycomb structure on the inside. And I think overall, this is going to end up being a very nice area. And I've still got a little bit to do as far as getting the rest of it looking the way I want to. Like I'll have some stairs here, of course, and I still haven't quite decided how I'm going to finish up this front entrance area. I don't know if I want to kind of try to leave it natural like this. And I can tell you the number one challenge was finding a bunch of this red sandstone, which I was able to get what I needed through various and assorted methods. But we can talk more about that later. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update on how the building is progressing before we actually start trying to get in with the bee breeding. So I will be back in a little bit. I've got a little bit more cleanup to do out here, and then we're going to get right into some bee breeding. All right, everybody, we are back, and I think this might work. I've gone with some immersive engineering lights. I'm still kind of playing with the lighting in here. So honestly, I don't know that I'm going to stick with the immersive engineering lighting. Because honestly, it's not really working quite the way I'd hoped it would. You can see some of them are lit up and some of them aren't. And it's not always lighting up quite the way I would like it to. So we may end up going with a different lighting option. But I do think that we have gone, or we've gotten far enough along that I should be able to start hopefully working with these bees a little bit. See, I think this forest princess will work in here. No drone, so let's see if we have any drone. Here's a forest drone, unknown genome. And we'll get into this ignoble stock and the pristine stock and all that stuff. We'll get into that. I think the forest queen might actually be what I'm looking for. Yeah. It says it's too hot for the forest queen, so we need to find, let's see if we have a bee that might like it a little warmer. Let's see. No? I could have sworn that I had one. That didn't mind it being so hot. Well, I think the answer to that might be, let's see if we can find a hive in this desert biome. Which I could have sworn I already did, but I'm just not sure what I did with it. I may have actually stuck them in the grid, believe it or not, but it looks like there's a beehive right over here. And we'll just break this open with the scoop, and then we should have gotten the bees out of there. See if we can find another. There's another one over there. And this time, let's be a little smarter about it. I'm going to put these bees in my backpack. Parched cone. So this time when I open this up, I should know right away. Oh, and they're going into my apiary, aren't they? Yeah, they're going into the apiary backpack. The Modest Princess? Let's put this in there. And hopefully we'll find another hive really quick. There's one over there. Modest Princess and Modest Drones, okay. Let's head back to the Arboretum here. Overall, I'm really liking how the Arboretum here turned out. And see, this is part of the problem with the lighting, is I'm getting a lot of mobs spawning in here, and I really don't want them to. So I'm probably going to have to fix the lighting sooner rather than later. So I think the quickest thing to do is going to be to just go take a nap. Well, let's go take a nap really quick, and then hopefully I'll be able to show you guys how to automate the bees. Because I think we're getting kind of close to actually wrapping this episode up. Let's see if I can remember where my stuff is. And hopefully most of those mobs will be gone by the time we get back in here. Okay, so we've got a Modest Princess and a Modest Drone, so that should give us something. And there's no flowers. So what we're going to need is, let's come over here to the grid, or closer to the grid. And let's see if I can plant some dirt and maybe get some flowers. I'm thinking this might be close enough. And what I don't know is if I'll be able to, oh yeah. Okay, so hopefully she's got some, says there's no flowers. It may just need a moment to update, or maybe it's not close enough. So let's try moving it a little closer. It may just need a minute to update. Or let's actually go ahead and vealize this thing because we've never vealized it. It says it's ignoble stock, so this might get us going. Oh, I want some cactus. Okay, well that's not hard. Let's see where I guess the drill will work for now. Don't remember exactly what I did with my shovel. We'll just get some sand and some cactus. I should have both in the grid. There's some sand. And some cactus. There we go. So now if I give this girl a drone, you can see those bees are starting to buzz around. So if I give her a drone, she should actually start doing stuff for us. And I think for now, see, I put my backpack up, didn't I? Let's see if we have any drones handy. Now let's take that forest drone there. And basically, this ignoble stock, that means that, I mean, they are going to produce stuff for us, but she's going to have a limited lifespan. Whereas the pristine stock, their lifespan really isn't. It's just going to keep on going. So basically what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to create some underground passages here for some conduits really quick. Now let's see if we can get some item conduits. Oh yeah, we should have plenty. And let's grab a chest while we're here. I'll probably change this up to some kind of a drawer system once everything is really up and running. Now this is just kind of the basic setup, really. Let's go under here and set that. Well, we'll set that. Let's set that's extract always active, extract always active. And I think right here is where I'm going to stick my chest. And I can fill this back in really quick. What I forgot to do is now that that is set that way, do I have a wrench? No, of course not. Is it possible in my backpack? No. And I did find out, by the way, with this nesting upgrade I have in my iron backpack, I can right-click my backpacks in here and see if I've got stuff in there. So that's kind of a cool thing I learned. Wrench. There we go. You should just be able to set this on in out. And I want to make sure that's always active. And this I'm going to want to make sure is set to insert. Actually, in out also. Always active. So with it set this way, eventually Hive starts producing things for me. we should see things end up in this chest. So I think what I'm going to do is, since we've got a basic little kind of a setup going, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the episode here. And when we come back next time, we will check on the chest here and see if these guys are producing anything for us. These slots here, we're probably going to want to put in some frames, which we'll have to get those crafted. There's only a couple of frames. It'll take these untreated frames, the impregnated frame, and the proven frame, which apparently the only way to get is through villager trading, which is pretty cool. These are, I believe, the best frames we can get for this. So hopefully we'll be able to trade some villagers for some proven frames eventually. And that is supposed to help with the getting of items and the breeding stats and things of that nature. So I hope you guys are enjoying the episode. I hope you're enjoying the series. If you are, be sure to leave me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you'd like to be notified of videos that I put out in the future. As always, thanks for stopping by today, guys, and take care.